What's up, guys, and welcome to your first edition of Raven Game Day. I'm actually not your host. Wyatt is, so I'll let him do the talking.
All right, what's up, guys? My name is Wyatt McDonald, and this is our very first ever Raven Game Day. It's going to be an awesome time, super exciting. We're going to have some fun stuff. We even got a couple of surprises lined up for y'all tonight.
Hey.
And tonight, I'm joined by my good friend Christopher McCormick, Drew Sheets, and Adam Donner.
Hey, now before we get too into it, let's talk about last week's game. Game against Shawnee Mission North Bison, big win here from the Ravens, 24-7. Let's talk about it.
Like you said, it was a big win to end out the regular season, 24-7 over the Bison. It was a battle of the triple option versus former triple option. Northwest ran that offense last year, and we really saw how the Northwest defense was able to take them down in that category.
Yep. The Northwest defense looked unbelievable last week. It was just a great performance from them. Lucas Conover, 2 massive sacks, and it was a great showing from them.
It's great to see some of our seniors really show up and play well on senior night. One guy that sticks out to me was quarterback Cooper Carley. Great story, transfer from Olathe West this year as a senior. He kind of was going back and forth playing last week, but he kind of earned the majority of the reps, started the game, and just played great. Threw for 50-ish yards, threw a touchdown, and really just did a great job leading the team and just being a leader out there on the field, led the Ravens to the win. You could say he was a big part of our win. Lauren Stout this week mic'd him up in a practice so we could get a closer look at what that looked like in a practice. Let's send it over.
I wanna be safe, don't say it. I wanna be safe, don't say it.
Whenever you say real talk, it's not real talk. You just say something stupid, but go ahead.
No, I was gonna say stupid.
Go ahead.
Why y'all play the Mega Monopoly?
Oh man, I'm tired.
Okay, we'll flip that on the other side of practice. Right. Yep.
Boys, let's have a good practice. Ravens on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cooper's booty jiggling.
Stop being weird. Josh, stop being weird. Bro, Hawkins makes the greatest water of all time. It is unbelievable. Done it before. Hey, ask the camera who got bigger calves. I don't get why, man. I think you probably have bigger. I hope you have bigger. Should I be like Micah and just say football 37 times? And that's it? Micah. Football! There it is. Football! Brother, it's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day to have a great day. Hey, it's a good day for football?
Something in the air today.
It's a great day.
I can't put a point on it.
Looks like God gave us a great day to have a great day.
That's right.
It's a beautiful day. And you can taste it. I think it's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day. You suck too much. Damn. This pregame song of all time is what? Fireball by Pitbull.
Oh yeah?
Bro, it's crazy. It relaxes you so much. Iyasu just tackled his own guy, got up, and went to try and block his own. Miss 100% of the shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Cooper Carley. God, oh, low battery.
Awesome to have the fans out here tonight. Super electric atmosphere here tonight. Great look from Cooper Carley. Awesome to see that mic'd up. Pretty funny if I do say so myself, guys. What'd you think?
Heck yeah.
Well, anyway, some of these teams got the playoffs started early last night, so I think it's about time we talk about them. So first off, let's talk about the Olathe West game last night. What do we see? What do we like?
Yeah, so me and Drew went out there last night, Olathe West versus Shawnee Mission South. Shawnee Mission South, they actually played the week prior. Shawnee Mission South was looking for a revenge game here, but they just could not get it done. The score was 55-35. West took the win. And Mason McGavran had a great game, dynamic duo, Mason McGavran and Cooper Novacek.
As you said, they played last week. South took the loss, 43-14, but they were able to put up 35 points last night, a bit rough from the West defense.
Yeah, you got to ask a question with that West defense. West as a 2 seed playing against a 15 seed in Shawnee Mission South. You know, you got to ask questions heading into the next round for them.
You know, so the Olathe North game, they're going up against Shawnee Mission West, a team who has gone completely defeated this entire season. Olathe North arguably one of the best teams in Kansas. They went out there and they absolutely dominated Shawnee Mission West. I don't think there was any surprise there.
Nope.
Olathe North's defense just looked absolutely phenomenal out there. And Adam, you know, you were able to get a look at the Blue Valley Northwest game.
That's right. Grant Stubblefield absolutely tore up on the ground. Him and Connor White, senior quarterback, those two guys just played electric all night. They played against Olathe East, and the Huskies were able to take the win 42-21.
It's awesome. You know, so now we're going to send it over to Keaton Code for a little bit of Raven Roundup, and we're going to get these fans back here. They're these real rowdy fans. Let's get them involved. Let's send it over to her.
What's up, Ravens? I'm Keaton Code, and welcome to the first edition of Raven Game Day and this week's episode of Raven Roundup. So today I'm joined with
Jack Sykes, aka Napoleon Dynamite. I'm Gavin Dines, Jeff.
And today we're going to learn a little bit more about this iconic push-up board. So first off, how did the push-up board start?
Last year someone suggested doing it. It just started with a small plastic board. Then we upgraded to this wooden board, painted by the Keaton Code, and it's inspired by Oregon and Notre Dame University.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going through your mind as you're doing these push-ups?
You know, lots of adrenaline, not a whole lot really flowing through the brain, just making sure you get all the way up on your push-ups, otherwise you'll get critiqued by everybody in the stands, but just making sure you get all the way up and trying to count in your head while you're at it.
Okay, so any tips for doing these push-ups?
Finish them all and have good form.
Make sure you let the adrenaline kick in. It helps them go by a little faster.
And hype up the fans, because that's the main part.
All right, so I'm going to do 7 push-ups right now, so watch out. Will I reach to Caleb? Yeah! Let's go, Keaton! Let's go, Keaton!
Let's go all the way. Let's go here.
Okay.
Let's go here.
Please count. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, thanks.
Great job, Colin. Oh, so much better.
All right, that is not the last you'll be seeing of Jack Sykes, though, because next up we have a story on his amazing mom, Jim Sykes, and her battle with breast cancer.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month with the goal of raising awareness and funds to help support those 1 in 8 women who are diagnosed with breast cancer.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer in October of 2017. I was high risk for breast cancer because my mother had breast cancer at a really young age. So I had been going and getting preventative checks for quite a while. So I knew it was different this time. So it made me a little nervous and sad, but I wasn't necessarily shocked by it.
Battling cancer isn't easy, but luckily for Jen Sykes, she had an amazing support system that didn't let her fight alone.
If she needed anything, we'd go and get it for her. Just anything she needed, really, we just tried to help her out with.
My family was a great support. They just tried to give me the space. Again, we tried to not make it something that really impacted our day-to-day life. But there were days when I was definitely very tired, and so they stepped up.
As a mom, Jen has been a role model for her children and has taught them many lessons.
Just how strong she was, I just still looking back on it, so impressive.
Stay resilient with it, because she could definitely fight it and get through it.
As a survivor of breast cancer, Jen has faced many struggles but continues to persevere and hopes to encourage others suffering from breast cancer.
Just to focus all of your energy on getting better. I didn't dwell on, as soon as I got diagnosed, it was all right, how do we get to the end, and how do we make this a successful journey? So just taking all of your energy, instead of thinking through all the bad things that could happen, focus on how you're going to beat it.
For ONW Now, this has been Heidi McCormick.
The Lady Ravens golf team to come to state title.
It's going. Hi, T-Bone.
You guys are on live right now.
Yeah! Thank you, Jen Sykes, for that awesome story. And reminder to all of our females fighting right now, your Ravens are standing right there with you.
And next up, we have our latest on our ONW sports, starting off with the Lady Ravens golf team. On Tuesday, the golf team took home the state title, and congratulations to Avery Hirschman, Claire Sullivan, Mackenzie Kelso, and Julia Beveridge. We're so proud of you.
The Lady Ravens golf team took home the state title last Tuesday for their first state win. We sat down with some of the golf players to ask for their opinion on the season.
For the team, going in, we wanted to win state, and we did. And individually, it was my goal to place in the top 5 at state, and I did. So it was really exciting.
This year was the first season with Coach Grove as the head coach. As the girls adjusted to having a new leader, they learned new things about themselves and how they work as a team.
I think Coach Grove really brought different sort of motivation to us, because in the past we had always wanted to do well at state, but we didn't really know how achievable that was. So he really pumped us up and prepared us that this goal was reachable.
As most of the girls are returning next year, the team hopes to take home another state title.
I am playing next year, and to bring the same energy, I'll work just as hard as I did in the off-season this year and just stay motivated to maybe win again.
I definitely will be playing next year, and next year it'll be really exciting because we got a lot of people returning. I think during the off season, just practicing, and then we can come in next year, the same energy as last year, and hopefully good things will happen.
Congratulations to the Lady Ravens golf team on their state win, and good luck to the next season. For ONW Now, this has been Gretchen Renfro and Jonna Kuhlman. Now back to game day.
About to snap. We need a new board.
What an honor to have a state-winning team right here at Northwest. On another note, our girls gymnastics team competed last Saturday in state and placed 8th overall with a score of 97.15. Senior Alexis Wolcott had her best score ever on vault of 8.8, and sophomore Emy Keller placed first on floor, vault, and all around. Keaton Code has more on the story with Emy Keller. Let's take a look.
We get a pizza if we win.
I'm Keaton Code, and today I'm here with state champion Emy Keller to learn a little bit more about her journey to state and how it feels to be a tri-sport athlete. So first up, Emy, how does it feel to be a state champion in floor and vault, but not only that, but all-around state champion?
Feels pretty good. It's really exciting, and yeah, it's just awesome.
Awesome. So what is going through your mind as you're performing, trying to stay focused, but also, be engaged with what's going on?
I'm really locked in. There's no other distractions. It's just me and my event, me and myself. Everything else is just blocked out.
Yeah. Who was your support system throughout the season?
My mom. My mom goes to everything. She's always with me. She never misses a thing. And then my coach, she knows me better than anyone else. She knows when I need help. She knows exactly what I need. She knows when I'm injured, even if I don't know. So she's the best.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously you broke a lot of records this year with a 9.725 in floor, a 9.7 in beam, and a 37.450 all around. So how did it feel to break all those records, and then how did you continue to stay focused for your end goal, which is, of course, winning state?
It's obviously really exciting to win those records, but I just have to keep pushing. Got to win more. There's 2 more that I don't have that I want to get in my next 2 years, and I always want to beat my own records, do better, and just improve.
Yeah. And then, what's your favorite memory from the season?
Winning state, it's got to be. The feeling of just being with your team and having fun at your last meet just doesn't compare to anything else.
Yeah. So how do you balance not only gymnastic, but also cheer, wrestling, and track?
Well, I try and just focus on one sport at a time. During the summer, I do all my sports, but then I just focus on one sport at a time when I get to that sport. So during gymnastics, it's just gymnastics. And cheer, because cheer's all year round. And then right after gymnastics, though, I head into wrestling. I've already been to a wrestling practice, so.
Oh my gosh. And then what have you learned from this season?
I've learned a lot about myself and my coaches and my teammates. I've learned just a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, good luck with the rest of your sports this year. You only have 3 more to knock out now. And good luck with your sports next season as well. We hope that you get some more awesome medals. Yeah. We're going to send it back to game day. Thanks, Emy.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Emy. You continue to impress me each and every day. I am now joined with a few students.
Colin.
Carson.
Michaela. Livy.
And we're going to be playing a game where they're going to try and guess the coaches when they're in high school. So our first coach is
Lipsy. Kate Schmidt.
No, it's football.
Football coach.
Slavens.
Nope. Isaiah got it! Mr. Winger. Okay, next one.
It was Winger.
No.
Emy Parker.
Correct. Cole, 1 point for Colin. All right, next one. Woo, good job. All right, next. Stevens. Michaela got that one. All right, next one.
Yarnell.
All right, Carson's in the lead. Next one.
Slavens.
Yes, and our last one is
Coach Blake. Yeah.
this one's not football.
Got it.
This one's not football.
Oh.
That's Mr. Blake.
No, it's not.
Football coach.
Graham.
It's not
Correct. That is Coach Graham, and Carson is the winner of the pizza. And speaking of soccer, the boys ended their season last night.
The boys had an incredible season with a 10-6-2 record and with 9 amazing seniors throughout their season. Last night, sadly, they fell short to the Mill Valley Jaguars 1-2, but truly had an awesome season, and we are so proud of our boys. Let's take it to Natalie next.
Next up, we have cross country. Congratulations to Allie Gillespie, Kate Schneider, Jacob Bowers, Jacob Norris, and Jackson Cool for qualifying in the 6A state championship. Good luck to everyone tomorrow morning at their meet at Rimrock. Now I'm going to pass it to Heidi.
Our Lady Ravens hosted the 6A sub-state games this Saturday, and they came out strong playing Shawnee Mission North, Bison, and they won in 2 sets. They then went on to play the defending state champions, Blue Valley North, and unfortunately lost in a hard-fought battle 2-1 sets.
Yeah, you guys got it. This is tough.
Baby going crazy, he been getting straight to it. I done caused him many fights and on the storage. Catch me in Atlanta, no security with my jewelry. Found out I'm rich, my baby mama talking soon. Another telling lies on the poop like you screwing me. Catch him down bad, that's just you and me. Inside diamonds on the chain, ain't fooling me. We was skipping school on the train, they can truancy. My main partner turned into a rag, time I rob it. I pray the judge get a boy a bus so I can pop it. We was in the hood selling bags, showing choppers out around and try to go and lease a helicopter. Baby, really a problem, somebody gotta stop him, man. I'm haters watching too hard, I think they got binoculars. Every nigga with me, I'm go, it ain't no stopping us. It's acting like they got the bank, I'm trying to stop it up. Do this for the bros down the road, gotta lock it up. All you gotta do is say smoke, then we popping up. Baby got the streets on hold, he ain't dropped it. I been going hard, it's gonna be hard for you to talk that. I make it look easy, but it really a process. I'm really a millionaire, still in the project. Baby putting on for the city, baby he the realest. Baby probably got a couple million, baby having 4 or 5 kids. Baby got children, baby probably still stealing. Baby ain't a trapper, he a rapper. Baby making classes, baby in the hood getting active. Baby keep it real with his people, baby like a preacher. Baby probably still sell.
Baby probably still got them bows. I told my some paper, but I still got the. Baby getting jiggy, on stage with the glizzy. Baby CEO, he shake the game like he did it. You would think it's Mardi Gras, I got the showing, and I ain't throwing beads. Pull them weed,
We have another pizza giveaway. This time, whoever can cheer the loudest, so be loud, Ravens, if you want pizza! What do we think of that?
Okay, Natalie, I think we have a winner.
Give Tyler Colliver.
All right. Okay. It's time to get this show on the road, so.
And don't worry, we have more on the field for you, so let's toss it back down where it's all going to go down tonight. Back to the field, guys.
Games going on tonight. It's going to be really exciting to see some of these games going down. You know, first off, let's talk about Gardner versus Shawnee Mission East.
You know, Gardner, as we all know, heck of a team. They played very good against North, who's arguably the best team in the state right now. Gardner should have a good win over the Schmeese Lancers, but I really don't see any way the Lancers win it.
Gardner's really stepped up their team this year. Last year they weren't very good, but this year they really turned things around, going toe-to-toe with some of the best teams and coming very close. Shawnee Mission East definitely stands no chance to Gardner.
Yeah, you expect Gardner to make a deep run in this state tournament. Great team out there in Gardner. So there should be a cakewalk for them against Schmeese. That's what I'm thinking.
I think Gardner's a really dangerous team. As these guys have been saying, they just have something to them, a little bit of a moxie, a little bit of a swagger that I feel like just gives them an edge over some of their opponents. It's going to be super exciting to see how that game pans out tonight. Next up, we're going to talk about Blue Valley West as they take on Shawnee Mission Northwest.
This is a low 8-9 seed game. It could really go either way, I'm thinking.
Yeah, Shawnee Mission Northwest, they got really great offense over there, really explosive offense. Blue Valley West got a very talented running back in Sage Huffman. He's a junior. He's very talented, very dangerous athlete. So, Blue Valley West, the higher seed, they're at home. It could be that's a real toss-up.
Shawnee Mission Northwest, some of those boys out there, they got that dog in them. 8 and 9 seed could really go either way, but Shawnee Mission Northwest, they're doing pretty good.
So you mentioned Blue Valley West running back. Shawnee Mission Northwest also has a very dangerous running back who plays all over the field. Super versatile player, very dangerous. He's put up some crazy stat lines this year. It's going to be interesting to see how that shakes out. All right, so now let's talk about Olathe South as they take on Blue Valley North.
I think the Falcons are just too good of a team to let this one slide. Bryce Nordenberg threw for 305 yards last week and 4 touchdowns. Just a heck of an athlete, and he's coming off a great week.
Blue Valley North getting their first win last week. Olathe South, they're just going to run right over them.
Yeah, Olathe South, their offense, incredible offense led by Bryce Nordenberg. With also, they got a D1 commit on their team too. Can't go wrong there. Jordan Allen, great player. So, we'll see how that game goes.
Olathe South is a very explosive team, and I can't help but imagine that Blue Valley North is going to try to keep the ball out of that Olathe South offense's hands and try to see if they can limit the amount of points they score just by time of possession. So lastly, but certainly not least, let's talk about the Blue Valley versus Shawnee Mission North game. We saw Shawnee Mission North right here at CBAC last week get rolled by the Ravens. So what are we looking at tonight?
It's absolutely right. Their offense just stood no chance. The Ravens defense played very well, and just Shawnee Mission North has not played that well this season. They have not. They've struggled all season. Yeah. I don't see any way they win this game.
Yeah, Blue Valley, they got a great football program over there. A program of winning and success. Blue Valley, they breed great athletes year in and year out. Shawnee Mission North running that triple option. It's hard to get them started on offense.
It's interesting because Shawnee Mission North actually beat Olathe South early in the year. Crazy upset game. So Shawnee Mission North is dangerous. You can't count them out. So that'll be an interesting one. So
now we're going to toss it up to Weston and Nathan up there in the booth and get some more insight from them.
What's up, Ravens? I'm Nathan Lone, your play-by-play commentator, joined by
Weston Blitzberger.
And going into this game here, pretty exciting.
And so I got the privilege to talk to both coaches from both teams, from Coach Vaughn from the Wyandotte Bulldogs. He says this is a young team. We're glad to face an opponent like the Ravens, and players to watch out for: a defensive tackle, Keon Anderson, and tackle Jonathan Villages. And from Coach Clark from the Ravens, he says this team has worked so hard since June, and it's all because of great discipline and great dedication from our players. And so records and previous matchups no longer matter here in the playoffs. It's all, and now preparation and execution are key factors from here on out.
And speaking of players here, we got some top players for you guys to watch out for. E.J. Butler leading the year, 793 rushing yards. Micah Gary's 226 receiving yards. And for the defense, Lucas Conover, 60 tackles on the year. And 2 quarterbacks that could easily lead us to a championship here, Merritt Griner and Cooper Carley.
And so now this could be really the deciding factor for from here on out in the playoffs and for this game. And so really, whoever plays better in this game, I think will be the starter for the rest of the playoffs here.
Alrighty, guys, let's get ready for this game. Let's send it back down to Wyatt McDonald.
Man, I love Weston Wurzberger. Great take from Nathan Lone and Weston up there. Now it's a big game tonight. Tensions are high, playoff game. You're in a win or go home situation, and this week we caught up with Coach Winger to get his take on the game. Let's send it over to that.
Really good. Got off to a rough start. Guys kind of struggled. A couple guys in new spots that they hadn't before. A couple guys that hadn't seen varsity field before. Got a little bit of shock the first couple weeks, but we stuck to the process. Guys bought in, and we're looking to make a run here at the end of the year. Not just the aspect of going from a head coach to a new head coach. Bear and Coach Clark both have same philosophies and new offense and everything that goes along with that, but we lost a lot of guys that played for 3-4 years within the program. And so having guys that step in and being new to the program and then becoming a family. I think that's the biggest thing from June to now is we love being around each other from a day-to-day basis, and it shows in meetings and in practice and in games. Take it 1 week at a time. Biggest thing to understand, especially from the seniors and for them, is we have to take it 1 week at a time because it could be our last. And it's really important to focus in on a day-to-day basis, do our job, and if we look ahead, that's when seasons can end. And the biggest thing for us is to just continue play for each other. And if we continue to do that, take it 1 week at a time and play for one more week, we're going to be good to go. Young guys are doing really well. JV had a really good year, kind of same aspect, guys that had to adjust to the speed of the game, understand different process that they hadn't done before, new positions and everything that goes along with that. But they've done a really good job adjusting to that, finished strong, and a couple guys are giving us a really good scout look here to the end of the year. And a couple guys actually have had to step up and play varsity, and they've done a really good job with that.
Man, that was just an awesome interview from the great Coach Winger. So I think finally it's about time. We've talked about the game that we're here for.
Yep,
the game that we're excited for. The Olathe Northwest Ravens taking on the Wyandotte Bulldogs. What are we looking for tonight? What are we excited for? What are the keys to success for the Ravens tonight?
Tonight, we're on a 4-game win streak right now. These Ravens, they've been fighting hard. They've been battling. They're looking to push it to 5. I think we can do it.
That's right. I think so too, Chris. I mean, after a bit of a slow start, the Ravens really picked things up after the midpoint of the season, going 4-0, like you said. Should be a great game, though.
The Raven defense has been on fire. The Raven defense playing the best they've played all year. I'm looking for a really big game from the Raven defense here tonight. Offense led by Cooper Carley and Merrick Griner. You got a little bit of dual option with that quarterback. And, their defense has just been great. Really, really good stuff from the defense.
I feel like we're going to see a lot of senior Cooper Carley tonight, and I think it's going to be a big key for the Ravens to establish some type of passing game if they're going to want to stretch this league out early and get a comfortable spot. Maybe even before halftime, we'll just have to see.
We saw it last game, a little dynamic duo, Cooper Carley and Mason Schlittenhard. I love to see it. I would love to see it continue on in this game. They're working really well together, and I think if we can get that connection going early, we can take this away really quickly.
And then on the defensive side of the ball, you got that D line of Chase Burns and Lucas Conover, a deadly, deadly duo. The quarterback, they're chasing after that quarterback all the time, and they're really great athletes, really great players.
Yeah, Lucas Conover coming off a big game last week. He had about 10 tackles, 2 sacks. Heck of a game from Lucas Conover last week.
Get much better than that, and last week's win actually marked their second straight 5-3 season to put them in great playoff position.
Yep.
So excited to see this game tonight, but first, we're about to do some picks, and we actually have a special guest for you tonight. Let's roll the intro. Get loud, get loud.
Get loud, get loud, get loud, get loud, get loud.
So right here, this is the man, the myth, the legend, Matthew Imsamimbo. He was going to be a great part of the team this year, starting on multiple sides of the ball, but an unfortunate and tragic ACL injury has taken him out for this year. But tonight we got him for some picks. So, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going around and we're going to be talking about what our score prediction is going to be for the games around the state of Kansas tonight, and we'll end it off talking about our score predictions for the Ravens game right here.
We're going to start off with Gardner and Shawnee Mission East. I think Gardner, there's just no way they lose this one. I got them going 38-13.
I got Gardner over Smeese with a pretty commanding, easy win, 42-10. The Gardner Edgerton Blazers on top.
I'm kind of the opposite. I'm taking Shawnee Mission East in this very, very, very close game. Shawnee Mission East 21, Gardner 20.
Matt, I really can't agree with you there. Gardner's been on one heck of a run this year. I'm going to have to take Gardner 35, Shawnee Mission East 14.
I'm about to take Gardner. They've just been on a roll all year. I'm going to take them 28-14 over the Lancers.
Now we've got Shawnee Mission Northwest and Blue Valley West. You know, like I mentioned before, in an 8 and 9 seed game, it could really go either way. But I've got Shawnee Mission Northwest winning over the Jaguars 28-24.
No, I also have Shawnee Mission Northwest in a very close game, 21-17, 8-9 game. It could go either way. It's a toss-up. Both teams very talented, but I got Shawnee Mission Northwest over.
Shawnee Mission Northwest, enough said.
Hey, you know, Blue Valley West versus Shawnee Mission Northwest, really close seeded game, but I'm gonna have to go with Shawnee Mission Northwest here, 35-21.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Shawnee Mission Northwest as well. Just got an explosive offense. I'm going to take them 35-28 over Blue Valley West.
Now we've got Olathe South and Blue Valley North. You know, South has been very explosive this whole season. I see no way that they lose this one. I got them going 21-10.
I'm going with the Falcons over Blue Valley North Mustangs, 35-14. South has a great offense and a great defense. You know, expect them to come out on top with the win.
You know, I got a lot of friends down there at Olathe South, man, and I got to take my boys down there South Side, 42-0.
You know, Olathe South, exceptional year. Blue Valley North, not so much. You know, I'm going to have to go 42-7, Olathe South.
Olathe South, explosive team. I got to take the Falcons, 42-14 in a big win.
Now we've got Blue Valley, the Tigers, against the Shawnee Mission North Bison. The Bison, a team we saw last week. I got Blue Valley winning 17-7.
Yo, Blue Valley Tigers, they got a great program over there, always winning. Blue Valley will win this game 34-21. You heard it here first, over Shawnee Mission North.
My friend over here, Drew, he loves Blue Valley. I'm also taking Blue Valley.
You know, I'm gonna have to go a little bit of a different direction here. You know, Shawnee Mission North, I feel like they're gonna be a little salty from last week's loss. They got that dog in them. It's gonna be 7-14, Shawnee Mission Northwest win.
It's funny you say that, Chris. You'd have thought we talked about this. I'm going Shawnee Mission North, the Bison, 7-14, taking the dub in a defensive battle tonight. Just think the flex bone is going to keep the ball in their hands. It's going to be a low-scoring game.
All right, and now we have the pick that we have all been waiting for. This is the game that you are here to see. Olathe Northwest versus Wyandotte. Adam, lead us off.
I can't not take my boys. ONW 28-10. Enough said.
You know, the Ravens, 4-game win streak. They're hot. Don't let the Ravens get hot. 50-0 Northwest over Wyandotte.
All right, I did a lot of studying on this game. I'm a player, you know. I'm taking my boys, Olathe Northwest, 35-7.
You know, there's really no other option. There's one team gonna walk out here victorious. Olathe Northwest, 35-7.
Wrap it up.
You know, I think that the Wyandotte, they're a better team than everybody thinks. I think they're going to put up a tough battle. I think the Bulldogs are a good team. But there is no way on earth that anyone is going to beat the Olathe Northwest Dadgum Ravens.
Let's go! Hey! Yeah!
Over here.
With that, that's all the picks we've got. That's all we've got for the show tonight. We'd like to thank the fans for being here tonight. We'd like to wish our boys good luck in this game tonight. Chris?
Hey, you know, guys, good luck to our boys. But all in all, Raven Nation, let's fly!
Yeah.